Hello guys, welcome back. This is CSEC now, and I'll be going through this. Uh, as you guys can see, this is English A, Paper 1, January 2022. Without further said, guys, I'll be going through this paper for you guys to have a gaps before your exams. Without further said, I just want to make a brief information to all of you guys doing English A paper 1. Most of these questions, guys, are temporarily repeat, and the thing about it, you guys, is you just have to know most of the passages, the poems, the comprehension, the grammar, and all of those. So I'm just jumped into the questions real fast, guys. All right. So number one, it says instruction. Each sentence has either one or two missing words, right? Words missing. Choose from four options the word or pair of the words which best complete the meaning of the sentence. Mark your choices on the answer sheet. So guys, we have the sentence right here, and most of the words are missing. So we're gonna fill in the right words. So this says an attack on someone when that person is most vulnerable may be, and the answer would be most vulnerable may be effective but is always unkind. So the answer for this one, guys, would be D. All right. So we have the person will be most vulnerable, may be effective, and but is always unkind. All right. Number two, it says ready to wear garments are, and this one, guys, would be situated. All right. Situated in great numbers of the racks in stores. All right. Number three, if you prepare for this one, guys, we use thoroughly, right? So if you prepare thoroughly, you have a good chance of convincing the interviewer that you are the right person for the job. So the answer, guys, will be for number three would be C, thoroughly and convincing. Number four, the water is reservoir was in danger of being, and this one, guys, would be polluted. All right. So the one would be being polluted, and this was a major concern for the authorities. Number five says there are many who have tried to, and this one is thwart, right? To thwart your effort because of their jealousy. All right, guys. This one now. So this is a section item 6 to 10, it says instruction. Some of the following sentences are unacceptable because they contain errors, right? No sentence contains more than one error. Some of the sentences are acceptable as they stand. On the question sheet, choose one option that best describes each sentence followed. So we have right here, guys, as you guys could see, for A, we have the sentences too wordy. For example, if the sentence is too wordy, you guys would choose if either it's gonna be repetitive, right? Sorry. Number B, if the basically if the sentence contain cliche or misused metaphor, you guys would choose B. If you choose C, that basically the sentence would have grammatically error or faulty in diction. If you choose D, it's either acceptable as it stand. All right. So number one, it says it's not absolutely necessary for it to be done today. And as you guys could see, this one would have a grammatically faulty diction. So for number six would be C. All right. It says a focus on physical and mental, emotional and well-being is modern approach of fitness. This one, guys, would have it's acceptable as it stands. So this one is D. Right. Number 8. It says, disgusted with the situation, he decided to jump into saddle and put down his feet. And this one, guys, would basically be, would have some cliche right here. Some misuse metaphor. Sorry, not this one. Would have some misuse metaphor, perhaps, guys. So for number 8, this one would be B. Alright. This one, it says a new disciplinary method had positive effect on the students' behavior. And for this one, guys, would have some faulty indiction. So this one would be C. And it says, E advance a step or two to meet his attackers, who suddenly become alarmed and retreat back 4 or 5 phase. So this one, guys, would have too much repetitive, or basically, because this one says steps are 2, and right here would have retreat back. Look at this, guys. You see, step R2, retreat back, and 5 are phases. These are so much redundance, perhaps. So this one would be A, guys. All right, number 10. So all right, number 11, guys. We have right here, it says instruction. Some of the following sentences are unacceptable because inappropriate grammar, idioms, or vocabulary. Right? Some sentences are acceptable as they stand. No sentence contains more than one inappropriate elements, perhaps. Select one underlined part that inappropriate and choose the corresponding letter A, B, C if the sentence acceptable as it stands, right? So for this one, it says overcome with happiness. I ran past my home without recognizing I had done so until my sister called me. And for this one, we have no error. So we have no error basically on this one, guys. No error. We have no error on this one. Number 12. It says, if Antonio attitude changes, there will be a vast improvement in his performance. And for this one, guys, the answer is B. And why? Instead of THEIR as in there, within you're trying to say it's your there. So when you're trying to say THEIR, guys, you're referring to the person, not the place. And it says if Antonio's attitude changes there, this answer for this one, guys, we have an error right here. So the answer would be, instead of THEIR, it would be THERE, right? So number 13 says one of the admirable characteristics of the young is that they are easily scared. And for this one, guys, we have no error. Alright, this one, it says since too much passengers were in taxi, the policeman issued ticket to the driver. And for this one, guys, the answer, the correct perhaps would be, instead of much, it would be since too many, right? Not much. So instead of much, guys, it should have been many, since too many passengers were in the taxi. It's not much. All right. Number 15. As John listened to the lesson being taught, he began to lose interest. And for this one, guys, this one, C. Why I choose C, guys, basically is because of the fact is lose. Instead of LOOSE, it has to be LOSE. So that would be the basically let me see. That would be the basically absence of the words, perhaps not lose, because he's already begun to watch, to basically listen as the teacher taught. So instead of being lose, as in it would be the personal means of just losing something, guys. So instead of lose LOOSE, you will use LOSE, which is the presence of the word that you have to lose. So you basically lose interest. Alright. Number 16. It says, instruction. Each sentence in this section has one word underlined, right? Choose from 4 suggested answers and the word which is closest in opposite in meaning or underline. So the word which are underlined, guys, would have to choose a word that are opposite in the meaning of it, right? So let's see. Number 16 says, she paid malicious attention to her work as she attached the beads to the costume. All right. So the word for Metilius, right? Metilius. The word opposite in meaning would be scant. All right, guys. Number 17. It says the contestants and the audience felt that the judges are impartial in their selection of the winner. So, guys, basically when you were at school and if someone said, why, for example, why was Tom being so impartial, bro? Like, impartial would mean fear. Like, if I'm trying to share something with you guys and you been partial, for example, and if I'm saying you're impartial, impartial for the opposite of the word, guys, would be biased. All right. So you guys would have some person that's very biased, perhaps. All right. Number 18. They live in a large swarming, and this one is what? What's this word? This word kind of highly. It's dilapi. What? Let me see. Dilapidated. Dilapidated, guys. So the word for this, I only can see this word is kind of a bit blurry, but the opposite word for dilapidated would have to be well kept. Alright? Because I'm always seeing this word. I think it's D. Let me see if I could write out the word I L A P I D A T S T E D. Dilapidated, yes. Alright. Number 19. It says the view expressed by Mr. Jones were inconsistent with those of the committee. So the word for inconsistent, guys, it has to do with compatible. Alright. Number 20. It says, at the sound of the bell, the students went willingly to their respectively classroom. So the word for willingly, guys, would has to do with reluctantly. Alright. Number 21. So it says, this video gonna be a bit long, guys. Sorry if that much, but I just want to get through this paper real fast so you guys could get through this paper for your exams. Alright. So instruction: revise each of the following sentence according to the direction that follows it. Right. Do not change the meaning of the original sentence. Look at the option A to D for the word or phrase the best suits revise sentence and mark your choice on the answer sheet. So it says the cricket match ended abruptly when many of the spectators stormed the field. And we have to begin the word with many of the spectators stormed. So for this one, it would be many of the spectators stormed. So it would start with so. So it says so many of the spectators stormed. Alright, so the answer for this one, number 21 would be so, guys. Number 22. This one says, it's going to be alright, Mom, assure me. Right? Begin the sentence with Mom, assure me that. And you're going to use it was. And you're going to say it was, Mom, assure me that. Alright, guys? So it was. The answer, it was. Number 23. It says, during my time at school, I was involved in extracurricular activities. Begin the sentence with I was involved in, and you're going to use while. Alright, guys, while, you're going to use this. While I was involved in curricular activities. Alright, so the best word for here, guys, is while I was. Alright, number 24. It says she found, after she had made several attempts to regulate the sprinkler, that the water was reaching the furniture on the veranda. Begin the sentence with having made. So you're going to use this, guys. She found that having made. So yeah, she found that. Alright. Number 25. More is experienced in one day of the life of learned man. An ignorant man experiences his whole lifetime. So we're going to begin the word with a learned man. So we're going to use, guys, to begin this word, we're going to use experiences more in one day, right? So you're going to use this, guys. So you're going to use experiences more in one day, a learned man, right? All right. that's our finish. So basically right here, guys, instruction, it says read the following poem carefully, then answer item 26 to 35 on the basics, what is state or implied. All right. So the title of this poem, guys, it's Forgive My Guilt. And it says, not always sure what things called sins may be. I am sure of one sin I have done. It was years ago, and I was a boy. I lay in the froze floor with gun. The hair ran blue as a flower. And the part where it says an ear ran blue as a flower, that is a metaphor, guys. So, because it's basically using something else to suggest, trying to contradict to another, perhaps. It says, I held my breath, two birds on golden legs, slim as dream things, ran quicksilver on the golden sun. My gun went off. They ran with broken wings. Into the sea I ran to fetch them in. But they swam with their heads high out to sea. They cried like two sorrowful high flutes with jagged ivory bones where wings should be. For days I heard them when I walk that headland, crying out, their kind in blue. The other plovers were going over south on silver wings, leaving those broken too. The cries went out one day, but still I heard them. Over all sounds of sorrow in war or peace I ever heard, time cannot drown them. Those slender flutes of sorrow never cease to hear things forever denied the hear. I never knew how their lives were split, but I hope for years. That is why here beautiful will forgive my guilt. Headland, a narrow piece of land, gotten out into the sea. Alright, guys, so it says, number 26, the title of the poem, Forgive My Guilt, and it suggests to, and it's basically, guys, based on my own knowledge on the poem, as you guys could see, the person who's narrative to the poem, what they're trying to bring out, guys, is to admitting their guilt. Alright, so this one is admitting his guilt. Alright, guys, number 27 says, the face ran blue. Ear ran blue. It's an example, and as I said, guys, it's mostly a metaphor. Alright, number 20. This is what, 27, 28. Number 28, it says, the tone of the poem changes from factual recollection of one emotional response. Which of the following lines does the passage occur? And for this one, guys, would be right here, 11. When it says, they cry like two sorrow in high flutes. Alright, so it's line 11, guys. Alright. Number 29, it says, what effect does the changes of the tone from factual recollection of the emotional response produce? And it was a contrast in the mood, guys. Alright. Number 30, it said the following word, whoa, I can hardly see this. The following word in the poem all share the same connotation, right? Sorrowful crying, broken. Which of the following I can't really see this. Which of the following, I can't really see this part. Which of the following, wait, I'm just gonna skip out this, guys, but which of the following in the poem sorry, has a similar connotation to these words? And it would be, guys, jog ivory bones. That's line 12. Alright, can't hardly see this paper though. Number 31, it says, all of the following phrases in the poem describe physical characteristics of two birds except, and it was except, guys, slender flutes of sorrow in line 20. Alright. Number 32, it says the writer uses the phrase denied the ear in line 21 to suggest that the bird and this was to suggest that the bird were unable to fly. Alright? Number 33. Which of the following mood is suggested in line 11 to 24? So, let me scroll it back, guys. Line 11, right here, 24. It says, they cried out in flutes with a dragon ivory bone, for days I heard, and cry in the kind of the silver wings, and those are tools. Alright, so let me see. Alright. For this one, guys, we have a sympathetic. Alright. So the answer for this one is sympathetic. Number 34. To which of the following sense does the poem appeal? And it has to do with sight and hearing, guys. Alright. Number 35. It says, the main theme of the poem is and the main theme of the poem is the remorse of conscience, right? Alright, this is another one. It says, read the following, extract carefully, then answer item 36 to 44 and the basic what is state are implied, right? It says, the moment Aldrich stepped outside, carnival hit him. His heart grew big, and he felt softness flow over him. On the street, the steel band masqueraders were assembling. The months of practicing and sewing and painting and building were flowing together in stillness of the morning. Under the eyes of the women and children who had awakened from sleep and dressed hurriedly to come out and watch their bands, to see their people, to admire them and cheer them, and to accompany them, to tramp and pavement while masqueraders occurred in the street as sort of guard, right into Port of Spain. It hit him, the red and black and gold and green, the colors of the feathers and the satin, and the people's faces, that look in their eyes, the smell of the cologne and the face powder, the smell of the grease, and the look of the wonder on the children's face, and the little fellers and the sailor caps on what reverse, and how they alone in the whole world had real eyes to see real things, to see heroes and to see giants and to see gods, and watching, fascinated by it all. If he were seeing the boy's eyes, Aldrich felt calmness and pride, right? Fell is here on his head, and full brimming and furious tears, Aldrich felt again and fierce love and hope he had doubled himself. Felt again sense of mission. Felt that yes, there was a place for him. That they were something to say yes to. The people before whom on whose behalf he had danced the dragon. With strong piercing, the scream he stepped into the street, his chain rattling his arms. Whoa, I can't see this word. Outflow, is that like outflung or something? His head looming in slow threatening dance of the beast, so that the people he'll turn to him, recognize him. Yes, that is dragon. Alright, so we're gonna see these questions. It says, and his heart grow big in line 1 mean that Aldrich, and it mean that Aldrich has felt great pride. Alright. Number 37. Line 2 and 3, the month of in the stillness suggests the preparation of carnival entail a great deal of, and it has to do with a great deal of hard work, guys. Alright. Number 38 says the repetition of and in line 3 of the extract is intended to show, and the intent to show is the continuous nature of the activities involved in preparing. Alright. Number 39. Line 4 and 5. Women and children dressed hurriedly suggest that, and it was suggest that no one wanted to miss the spectacle. Alright? Sorry. Number 40. It said what revenge and what how line 11 reveal the spectator were, and because they were captivated, right? Number 41. It says the reaction of the people to Haldric's dance was one of, and it was one of the recognition and approval. Alright, guys. Number 42. The last sentence of the extract line 17 to 20 gives the impression that Aldrich's dance intend to be, and it's intend to be because frightening, guys. Because when they said yes, yes, that's the dragon, right? They were so frightened. Number 43. In describing carnival, the writer makes use of sense. Which of the following sense is not used in the extract? And the one was, because remember, in the sense, guys, in this paragraph right there, it was basically they were saying that they smell, they smell, they see, right? When they see the face paint, and they smell the scent of whatever it will be case, but they didn't use taste. So this was not a sense of it. Taste was not a sense, right? Number 44. The most suitable title for extract is, and it would be, guys, the Caribbean Carnival, right? Alright, guys, we're almost here. That's number 44. This is one more again. Alright. So it says, read the following passage carefully, then answer the item 45 to 49 on a basic what is state are implied, right? It says, it has come to attention of the ministry that certain misinformation is being circulated about the ABC land program. We therefore think it's necessary to publish the following information. The first phase of the ABC land program is in progress. Before being given a card, person will be subjected to be means testing which be administered by the Ministry of Social Development over the next 3 months to confirm their eligibility for the program. After this process is complete, law or non-income person who are interested in participating in the program will be notified via the media to contact the ABC Secretariat at 800-ABCD223 or its sub-office. The relevant address and numbers will be published subsequently. Alright? Contrary to the information appearing in the media, the ministry states the category of all citizens who are considered vulnerable or are experiencing grave difficulty because of low or non-low to obtain basic food to feed themselves and their families will be eligible to apply for the participation in the program, subject to means, tests, or home visit. Vulnerable person may be referred to ABC program by government social workers. The ABC Secretariat can be contacted at this time or for further information about the program or to report queries may arise with the use of the card. Ministry thanks those persons who have expressed an interest in participating in the program and ask for understanding and support as we complete the first stage of distribution. Alright, guys. This is kind of straining my eyes though, based on the words are so unable to read. But I'm just jumping to answer real fast, guys. Alright. Number 45, it says before being given the ABC card, person have to. So it says, guys, person would have to basically undergo the means of test, right? So the answer will be A. Number 46, person who are eligible to apply for the card are, and it's low or none in it's low or none or no income person. Sorry, my eyes are hurting, guys, because these words are so hard to see. Number 47, members of the public who need information about the program may contact, and you would have to contact the ABC Secretariat. Alright. Number 48, it says the passage likely and it's most likely a press release, guys. Alright. Number 49. It is most probable that the writer of the passage is, and the writer of the passage is an official of the Ministry Social of Development. Alright, guys? This is another one as well. Item 50-54. Read the following extract carefully. Answer item 50-54. Basics, what is implied. Alright? So, celestial is not just for tourists. Many from neighboring islands find themselves hopping over celestial during a long weekend for a quick and enjoyable escape. This is because people know that on this tiny islet there is so much to see, so much to do, and so much on offer. All the leisure time you have during your stay can spend in many different ways. Maybe you would prefer to spend your holidays sleeping in late into the afternoons, awaken to be served some scrumptious breakfast in bed, lounging around pools, beaches, basket in warm sun, souvenir shopping, and mingling with local acquaintances yourself with new fascinating culture. With so many different things to do on the island, your choices are endless, sorry, perhaps. There are so many engaging ways to experience pleasing sights, sound, and scenery of the island paradise. Sightseeing, though, is by far one of the most fun, dynamic ways learning all about the celestial to offer. A nice alternative to the typical travel itinerary schedule time for specific activities is to do what comes naturally here. Take it slow, stop as you go, pull over, look out the point and rest stop for eat and drink while chatting and admiring some extraordinary place of interest. The most developed areas of Celestial are relatively modern with numerous trendy hotels. A few resorts scattered modest guest houses can be found. In addition to international airport, along with Caribbean coast there, seemingly infinite stretch of white sandy beach, which are favorite with tourists perhaps. Blisstown in the vibrant oh, I can't really see this word. In the vibrant and scenic capital of port that is a hub of all islands activities. Alright? So what this basically is talking about, guys, is basically has to do with the tourist, alright, how they enjoy the celestial. So it says, what is the writer main purpose about this? So the main purpose about this, guy, is basically to encourage the tourists to visit the celestial. Alright? Number 51. According to the extract, celestial is located in the Caribbean. Alright, guys? Number 52. The repetition of the word so much, so many serve. Alright. So what they're trying to do, guys, was to convey the writer's excitement about the variety of things to do. Alright? Number 53. Which of the following phases suggest the variety experiences celestial offer are as presented by the writer? And this one, it has to be your choice or endless in line 8. Alright, guys? Number 54. According to the extract, visitors to celestial may stay at all of the following except, and as they were saying, guys, they say you could stay at hotel, resorts, and then guest houses, and they were like trying to give some example on the rest stop. So this one would be rest stop. Alright. Alright, so right here, guys, this is an advertisement. We are almost there to number 60. It says, read the following advertisement carefully, then answer the item 55 to 60, right? So I'm going to go through this real fast, guys. It says, keep fixtures bulb clean. Dirt can absorb as much as 50% of light. Turn off light when leaving the room even if it's only for a few minutes. It's just myth of it takes more energy to turn off light than leave it on. Number 3, the motion sensors outdoor lights, they are good security measures and do not waste energy. Use lower wattage bulb, your light may be brighter than you need. Purchase lamps and dimmers, switches as can lower the settings when less light is required. Place our outdoor lamps, table lamps, in a corner. This is allow light to reflect from the wall, making the room brighter without turning on more lights. Use fluorescent lights instead of in whoa, this word is hard to see. Instead of incandescent lights, compact fluorescent lights use up to 75% less energy than the incandescent light. For the same amount of light, lasts up to 10 times longer. Alright guys, so the main purpose of the advertisement is to encourage better energy use. Alright guys. Number 56 says, which of the following is best meaning of the word absorb? And absorb will be soak up, guys. Alright. Number 57, it says, which of the following practices is recommended? So guys, we'd have to turn off the light when leaving the room. Alright, this is the best way. Because the not turning off your light, guys, that will basically, have more electricity burned. Alright, number 58. The advertisement emphasizes the motion sensors are important because they are basically they are efficient and provide security, guys. Alright. Number 59. Which of the following statement is not made in the advertisement? So which one of these? Is it compact fluorescent lights are energy efficient? No. Lamps are placed on floor better efficient? No. Low. This one is the answer, guys. Not all lights are efficient. So that is the answer. Number 6, the last and final, guys. It says the information in the advertisement would be most useful to. And as you guys could see, guys, it says when you're in your room, it even mentioned, guys, so this is personal. It says if you're in rooms, as you guys could see, turn off light when you're leaving the room. And it has to do with your householders, alright? So without no further said, guys, if this video really helped you, make sure you guys do drop a like and subscribe and leave some comment section in the comment section so I could reach out to you guys if this really helped you. I want to say to all of you guys who are watching my videos, thanks for making it with CSET Now. And good luck on your exams. If anything that I missed out or anything that you're concerned about, please free to leave it in the comment section. And for now, thank you guys for making it with CSEC.